I wanted to know if this is entirely, left up to the National Guard to protect these buildings. You said that law enforcement is moving in. That's local law enforcement.
Right. Well, I can see you got U.S. Customs and Border Patrol. You see their vehicles driving in here. There's yet a lot of reinforcement. You've got police. As these protests, these crowds continue to get out of control. This is how it's been for the past 2 days. Things are calm, and then all of a sudden things just pop off. It only takes a moment. You have people cursing. You have people shouting them down. I mean, they have people writing, just saying all kinds of things. You have graffiti. I mean, when I tell you that it was peaceful and quiet just about 2 hours ago, it was, and you see how vastly different things have changed. All right, so you can see here they're firing off more flashbangs. We're firing off more flashbangs right here. Okay, we're gonna scoot forward. We're gonna scoot forward.
For me, this is chaos, man. This is chaos.
So you have more law enforcement vehicles pulling up. You have more. So right now there's a row of law enforcement vehicles pulling up.
I wanted to ask Christina, is this entirely the work?
Auntie, turn this direction. Come look the way.
Is this entirely the work of the?
John?
I wanted to know if this is entirely, left up to the National Guard to protect these buildings. You said that law enforcement is moving in. That's local law enforcement.
Right. Well, I can see you got U.S. Customs and Border Patrol. You see their vehicles driving in here. There's yet a lot of reinforcement. You've got police. You have sheriff's deputies who are providing assistance, and you also have the National Guard who are helping out. So you got police. You got local law enforcement. You have the sheriff's department. You got Border Patrol agents. So many people are showing up here doing what they can. And again, this is to protect these ICE agents who are simply doing their jobs and getting some of these criminal aliens off the streets. And I had just mentioned some of the lengthy histories that some of the people who have been arrested, some of them what we had. I mean, we're talking about second-degree murder, sexual assault. I mean, these are obviously very disturbing crimes. And this is what law enforcement, this is what these ICE agents, they're removing these people from the community, and yet you still have these protesters who are upset over it. They're demanding that everybody be released. Andy, let's continue to walk forward.
This is kind of reminding me of the Black Lives Matter protests. I'm not even gonna lie. And I was there for the Black Lives Matter protests because at the time I was much younger, didn't really have anything to worry about. I did have a kid by then, but it was a moment in history that I wanted to see. And I was there peacefully. You know what I mean? I was doing my thing peacefully. Everybody for the majority of the day was doing their thing peacefully. But then at the end, when it started to get closer to night time, it started to get hectic. I'm not even gonna lie. Things started getting on fire. People were breaking into stores, looting. I was like, what is really going on here? And it got violent. It got violent. I'm not for that type of protest. I'm not for the rioting. I'm not for the burning down of buildings and burning up cars and smashing into jewelry stores and grabbing everybody's stuff that they worked hard and paid all their work years and years to earn all this. And I'm not for all that looting and stuff. I'm not for all that. I'm for the peaceful stuff. I'm for the getting stuff done legally. But the stuff like burning up buildings is, to me, that's not protesting. That's just you just trying to vandalize stuff. You just trying to vandalize. That's not making a point. But let me know y'all thoughts down below in the comments below. Let's continue.
We're going to walk a little bit further down here so you can see more of what we're seeing. Look at those military vehicles pulling in now. You have the National Guard here. They've got their mass.
Here we go.
Hold on.
Over here, right behind you.
Okay, come over here. We're gonna walk you a little bit further right now so you can see with us. Stay with me, Andy. Excuse me. Andy, come with me. All right, so you can come with me right now. And you can see right here in the line. Andy, can you? Right here in the line. Her face on me. Okay, so you can see right now, this is what we're talking about, how quickly this turns. Come this forward. And as you notice, if you look right behind the line of the National Guardsmen here, see how well they are protecting that federal building. That's where everything popped off on Friday, right here. But you can see how quickly they have mobilized and shifted. Look how they're protecting each other. They have their shields. Andy, go ahead and show right here. They're protecting themselves. They have the shields. They're protecting the building. They're trying to keep things safe exactly how the Trump administration wanted. They said they were going to do something about it. You heard Border Czar Tom Homan. He says this violence is not going to be tolerated. You know, people can, they can express their First Amendment rights, but attacking law enforcement, obviously unacceptable. And you can see how quickly the Trump, okay, so they're throwing somebody just threw a bottle at law enforcement. They're throwing bottles at law enforcement. Okay, we're going to move back. We're going to move back. We're going to move back. We're going to stay at a
You know it's going to get hectic eventually. You know it's going to get hectic.
That was law enforcement protecting themselves. That was the National Guard protecting themselves. They're firing more. Okay, so we have
if you ain't wearing like protective eye gear and stuff, you could potentially get hit in the eye with one of these bullets too.
Christina, we want to make sure you stay safe. It's obviously getting more and more confrontational there. We want to make sure you stay safe, and certainly don't be breathing in that tear gas, which it appears is going to be coming at you in volumes there. Again, this is, yeah, please do. This is happening live in Los Angeles. Protesters who are angry that Immigrations and Customs Enforcement has been arresting and getting ready to deport people who are in this country illegally, but not just, garden variety illegal immigrants. They are going after the worst of the worst. We're going to show you in a few moments some of the people who have been arrested in this ongoing operation in Los Angeles. But as you can see, there are a great number of people who are angry about what is happening, and they are trying to do their best to prevent law enforcement from doing what it is supposed to do. We're hats off to our cameraman Andy and Christina Coleman for trying to bring us this live report under some very difficult.
Very interesting what's going on there in LA. I heard it's also happening in New York as well. It's not as violent yet as this is being, or they haven't had to call the National Guard yet. But I'm sure it'll get there, and I'm sure it might come to places like Boston, where I'm from too, as well, or Miami. Who knows? Who knows? Even Texas. Who knows? Who knows? They are probably everywhere. I know ICE is actually in Arizona. They were in Colorado. They have been in Boston already. So it's probably going to erupt all over the place, especially in the blue states. And it's going to be very interesting to see what's happening. I personally am not going to be out there protesting. This is not the way I see violently, at least the violent stuff, but the peaceful stuff and the stuff getting done legally and lawfully. That's to me, in my opinion, that's the way they won. So that's the way you got to win back. Honestly, you can't win by burning down buildings and burning people's, taking and looting people's hard-earned money. And come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all are doing a lot. Yeah, ICE has been around forever. ICE has been around forever. So it's not like this is something new. This is not something that hasn't been around. This is something that's always been around. They're just using it now again. They used it in his term the first time. They used it in Obama's term. They didn't use it in Biden's term. So now people are probably like, oh, what's going on here? It's because y'all had the border wide open. And they made sure, they said it was an issue. They made sure they let people know if it's an issue, these are the cities to come to. These are the cities to come to. And now they're in the cities that they told the migrants It's crazy, but this is what's happening. Let me know y'all thoughts anyways. And then I appreciate y'all viewership, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button too. Until next time, it's your boy Dgotsauce.
Shout outs to today's sponsor, the Snacks.shop. They have a variety of snacks, and I'm telling you right now, guys, they smack. All right, this is my third bag. All right, third bag. Thank you for everything you guys sent to me from the Snacks.shop. I appreciate y'all care package. Today's sponsor, make sure you guys go check them out. They have some dope snacks, and I can't lie, man, it's busting. I'm going to get some more of these, I promise you. These are the Korean chicken, like literally. Check out their website. Go cop something, man. Let them know that Dgotsauce sent you. And thank you again to today's sponsor, the Snacks.shop.